NBC4 News at 4 starts with breaking news.
And we begin with this breaking news. The city of LA has a new mayor. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams.
And I'm Kathy Vara. Michael and Carolyn are off today after more than a week of vote counting. NBC4 now projecting that Karen Bass will defeat Rick Caruso. NBC4's Conan Nolan joins us now from our newsroom with the details. Conan?
That's right. Those details come in the form of another release of ballots that have been counted by the LA County Registrar's Office. We'll show you. It again shows that Karen Bass is pulling away. Her margin now 46,578 votes. She has been picking up votes, and a percentage of the votes, 60 to 65% of each batch, which have been reported since the election. Rick Caruso, businessman Rick Caruso, did well on Election Day with the voters who cast the ballot in person, but Karen Bass has been winning steadily 7 times in a row now with those that have been counted that were mail-in ballots. We still have 25% of the ballots remaining to cast, but NBC News, KNBC TV saying that it's clear Karen Bass will be the next mayor, the 43rd mayor of the city of Los Angeles. Karen Ruth Bass, 69 years old, a native of Los Angeles, a graduate of Hamilton High School, grew up in the Fairfax district in Venice. She was an individual who started the coalition, an effort to get at the root causes of violence in the 1980s with gangs violence. The Community Coalition is what she called it. That led to a race for the California State Assembly in 2004. She ended up becoming the Speaker of the California Assembly, one of the most powerful positions in California politics, winning a Profiles in Courage Award from the John F. Kennedy School of Government at Harvard University for her role in dealing with the recession back in 2008. From there, 6 terms, 6 years, I should say, in the United States Congress. She ended up running as chairperson of the Congressional Black Caucus, and then decided to run for mayor of Los Angeles. This after she had established a national profile when Joe Biden considered her as his running mate, chose Kamala Harris instead. Karen Bass will also be the first woman elected to this job, and she will be the first African-American woman elected to this job. When she takes the position, she campaigned against Rick Caruso, a billionaire who had said that his effort at getting the homeless off the street, his recipe for that was going to be far faster than anything we would see from Congresswoman Bass. The voters did not agree. Once again, Karen Bass, the projected winner in the race for mayor of America's second largest city. Now the difficult work begins. Winning is the easy part. The difficult part is actually governing, and she has a tremendous obstacles ahead of her with regard to the homeless problem, which voters said is their #1 priority. Crime, a rising crime rate, and the fact that still not enough housing is being built in the city of Los Angeles, to the point that the governor of California is withholding money from the state because he doesn't believe in this city and other cities' efforts are projected to get enough housing for the homeless. Karen Bass, though, that's the task she wants to take on. She won the verdict from the voters. Once again, more votes to be counted, but it's easy to see that she is winning the lion's share of all the votes that are remaining, defeating Rick Caruso in this race, very tight race for mayor of Los Angeles. Meanwhile, in the race for Los Angeles city attorney, who will be working with her, Heidi Feldstein Soto still with a commanding lead now over Fazil Gil, who is he was the progressive. He was the one who said he didn't want to prosecute any misdemeanors for the first 100 days in office. LA County Supervisor District 3, we've been talking about this as an upset. It continues to be one. Lindsay Horvath of the West Hollywood City Council defeating, as it looks like right now, we haven't called it yet, but it's getting close, Bob Hertzberg, member of the California State Senate. And as well, we should take a look at this race for Congress. This just got called. Ken Calvert, Republican from Riverside. He was in a tight race, the tightest of his 30-year career in politics. Will Rollins getting 48%. Is a good chance you will see him on the next cycle running for that seat as well. As in Katie Porter's Orange County district, she is still with the lead. It's been narrowing just a little bit with each tally, but she still has a 3,000 vote lead over Scott Baugh That race has not been called yet. And elsewhere, with Mike Garcia up in northern Los Angeles County, he has been declared the winner. Christy Smith has not conceded, but pretty much did so. And she went on Twitter this past weekend and said that the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee did not spend enough money, or any money actually, to help her in that race. Mike Garcia returning to Washington. And we should also point out that the Republican Party now will hold a majority in the United States House of Representatives, at least 218 seats, possibly as many as 221 seats, a very narrow majority. And it looks like Kevin McCarthy will be the next speaker from Bakersfield. Back to you.
All right, Conan, thank you for that. Now to a developing story we've been following all day long. 25 recruits with the LA County Sheriff's Department hit by a wrong-way driver this morning.
Here is what we know right now. The recruits were out on a training run this morning when they were hit by a wrong-way driver in Whittier. 25 were injured, including 5 in critical condition. The sheriff estimated the
Jonathan?
And Colleen, we're standing right where those recruits were standing when they were running and they were hit by that wrong-way driver. That car, that SUV the driver was going, was in, ended right here where it says high voltage. That was a power pole. That is exactly what stopped that SUV from continuing and potentially hitting more people. Mills Avenue is now back open for the first time since this crash happened this morning, and we are getting a new angle of the aftermath from a man who lives just feet away. Take a look. This is cell phone video that was taken by Francisco Silva from his balcony. He says he was awakened by screams this morning around 6:20, ran to his balcony to find several trainees on the ground and many more helping them. This is right again where that SUV came to a stop after crashing into that pole. About 75 recruits were in formation running northbound along Mills when that wrong-way driver heading southbound went into the opposite lanes of traffic and hit those 25 trainees, most of them sheriff's cadets, but also included training officers from other departments such as Pasadena, Glendale, Bellflower. Francisco tells us he still can't process what he saw this morning.